This is your hillbilly historian coming to you from the hills of East Tennessee. Today I want to talk a little bit about a guy who wrote a little book, a little short book, published in 1970. Lord God, that's 55 years ago. But Richard Bach, B-A-C-H, wrote this book called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. That was the title. Jonathan Livingston Seagull. One of the most spiritual books I think everybody on earth should be required to read, because it was absolutely unbelievable how spiritual and encouraging this little allegory was about how with spirit, the human spirit, you can rise above the mob. You don't have to stay down at the same level as the mob. But you know, the mob will always they believe in leveling, that everybody should be at the same level. Nobody should ever rise above the mob. Everybody should be totally equal. The outcome should be equal. It ignores the human spirit to improve himself, his society, and to rise above the mediocrity of the mob. In this little story, Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach should be read by every school student, every human in America, because this is what America is all about, is rising above the level of the mob. But the Democrat Party and the leftists want to keep you down and keep you level and keep you at the same stratus as the mob. Do not make anything special out of yourself. Do not rise above. Do not learn more. Be ignorant. Be subservient to the leaders of the mob, the socialists. Stay down. Do not rise up. But this book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, gives you how if you decide to be better, don't let the mob hold you down. Get your butt up. Make something out of yourself. Rise as high as your ability will permit you to rise. Be the best you can be. Always be the best. Be the smartest. This is one of the greatest little books you will ever read. And every school child should be required to read it and understand that they can be whatever they choose to be. They can rise as high as their imagination can take them, and their effort and their sweat and their work, that they can go as far and as high as they so desire. And it's that human spirit is the greatest spirit located in the heart and mind of mankind, is that you can really make something out of yourself. It is really the spirit, the great spirit, to always be better than people expect you to be as good as you want to be and as your ability will take you. Always be the best you can possibly be. And Jonathan Livingston Seagull is given to us. This Richard Bach, he was a pilot, so he was a man of remarkable ability as well. And he wrote this little allegory that shows the spirit in the heart and mind of man to be the best you can possibly be and to rise above the mob. And whatever you do, don't let the mob hold you back or hold you down, because believe me, they will. They're working every day to dumb you down and to make you just a robotic member of the mob. So read this little allegory, have your children read it. If you're a school teacher, have your students read it. If you're an administrator in schools, have everybody read it. It's called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And why it's not in every library, I do not understand. It should be in every school library. They should have dozens of copies. Kids should be reading this constantly and learning that they can rise above the mob, above expectations, beyond expectations, that they can be absolutely phenomenal. And this is what mankind must do. We must keep going forward and rising higher. We should learn space travel at Warp 7, as Captain Kirk says. Give me Warp 7. And go out there, that's 7 times the speed of light. Go out there and settle these exoplanets. Get mankind all over our galaxy, and then work to get into other galaxies. Man must explore and conquer the galaxies, and only by rising above the mob will we be able to do this. Thank God there's people out there who never settle for mediocrity. They always want to be better and grow more and advance mankind. And this is the purpose of man, is to advance, to improve, to grow, rise above the mob. Don't let the socialists hold you back. Rise above, be great, be fantastic, and read this little book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. And this is your hillbilly historian talking to you from the hills of East Tennessee. Have a good day.